following episode of Deadhead Daddy's Creepy Things is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
This is Halloween Jack, and you're watching Deadhead Daddy's Creepy Things. Greetings, kiddies, and welcome to the sweet 16th sinister episode of Deadhead Daddy's Creepy Things. And boy, do I have an unusual show for you this time. This time, everything I'm reviewing is kind of offensive, kind of out there, and that's why this episode is suggested for mature viewers. So if there's any little kiddies watching right now, send them to bed, send them out of the room. This is for the grown-ups only. So, I got some cool movie reviews as well as a few comic books you guys might dig as well. So stick around. Haha!
Reels for the Wretched.
Hey kiddies, welcome to Reels for the Wretched, where of course I review movies of a similar theme. Tonight's theme would be offensive material. No kiddies allowed during this episode. Now, the first movie I'm going to review would be The Night of Something Strange. Yes, this movie was all the rage in the horror circles about a year ago, so I am a little late on it, but that's because I was trying to find the perfect movie or movies to match it with. I think I did a good job. Anyways, it comes from Hurricane Bridge Entertainment. Writer-director Jonathan Straighten tells us the tale of 5 friends who are out on a beach trip and stop at a hotel when one of their friends isn't feeling so well. Turns out, that friend has picked up an STD that turns everybody into the living dead. I'll tell you what, this was an interesting movie. When you hear movies about a virus being spread by an STD, you're thinking, neat premise, but they're gonna downplay it. Not this movie. You get to see genitalia of all sorts attacking people. You get to see disturbing sex scenes. It's crazy. The thing about this movie is, it was so well made that you can't help but enjoy it. The special effects are amazing. The acting is actually pretty good for a low-budget film. And the story is very, very engaging, as you want to see our heroes escape this rare zombie film. Now, I do actually recommend it, but it's not for the lighthearted. There's a lot of blood flowing and other fluids as well, and there is some uncomfortable rape scenes. If you're not comfortable with that kind of thing, just bear that in mind, but it's not nearly as bad as some of the other films. Again, I can't recommend this movie enough. It was a fun movie to watch. Alright, on to our next film. There's a company by the name of Ungovernable Films who sent me a couple of their movies, and they are definitely offensive and, dare I say, tasteless. The first one was Gay Jesus. This movie is about Judas being tempted by Satan because him and Jesus are lovers, and Judas is jealous of Jesus' relationship with Mary Magdalene, who he also sleeps with. So, if you're a good Christian soldier, this is not the movie for you, I guarantee you. But if you have an open mind, you're not afraid of a little shock, you can definitely get through it. I will tell you what, in this movie, we see lots of very out there gay sex, a couple of zombie women out there who for the most part are just chewing on stuff and making out. Not really anything to do with the story, but it's there. There's lots of nudity, gore, of course sex, and offensive and tasteless dialogue. Writer-director Paul McLarney did state that this is the answer to all the homophobic attitudes out there, the horror answer. So it is intentionally very offensive, very gory, and very off the wall. The second movie he sent us is called The Streets Run Red, which is the story of an aging detective and his hot-headed partner who are pursuing a serial killer, only to find out, or do they, that serial killer is right under their noses, that they get away with him by sheer happenstance. Now, this one again has gore, there's tons of obscenity, offensiveness, and very, very nauseating special effects. These are quotes from their website, so just bear that in mind. Again, also written and directed by Paul McLarney. It's out there. Both of these movies, I will say, if you have a weak stomach or are easily offended, don't even consider watching these movies. And just The Streets Run Red alone, there's genitalia being mutilated and all kinds of craziness. It's just bizarre. And I gotta admit, personally, I found it quite discomforting and quite offensive and kind of disgusting. But that's just me. I know there are people out there that this is their bag. So, if you're into over-the-top gore, over-the-top everything, you want to check these out. Both movies did come with some special features, including other shorts the company has made. And you can find that movie on both movies, on Ungovernable Films website. Now, you can also find The Night of Something Strange on their website as well, and the links will be in the comments. In the description of this video. If you've seen these movies and you think I'm crazy for what I said, let me know. If you agree or disagree, please comment, and of course like this video. Alright, those are the movies. Let's get on with the rest of the show. Yeah.
Erudition of the Damned.
Alright, kiddies, I am back once again with Erudition of the Damned, which this is our little segment all about things you should or should not be reading. Now, today, bearing our offensive theme today, I have selected Bloody Gore Comix. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. When I requested some comics from these guys, I had no idea what I was getting into. Boy, was I in for a shock. With titles like Spore Horrors, Zombie Commandos from Hell, and of course the Bloody Gore Comix anthology, I should have known. There was going to be some freaky stuff. Now, again, I'll be honest, I was not a fan of this book. Of any of these books. They're far too graphic and far too violent towards women to make me comfortable. But as far as horror books are concerned, if you are into some horror books that are ultra violent and a bit risque, if you will, then definitely check these out. Again, I personally was not a fan. I apparently like more traditional stuff, but not always. I'm a fan of Gore Shriek, for instance. Loves that book. This stuff is even darker and goes even further than the old Gore Shriek books. So, again, it's pretty offensive, pretty out there. I'd recommend something that if you're not into mainstream horror books, something more like Insane Tales from the Dead would be more your liking, but you don't want to be so totally grossed out of the film. Well, anyways, that's my review of those books. I do appreciate, of course, Bloody Gore Comix sending me the books, and I will, of course, include a link to their website in the description for you guys. Have you read these books? Do you think I'm out of my mind? Do you think I'm being too harsh? Well, if that's what you think, please, again, comment on the video below. And, of course, like this video. And, of course, subscribe. Alright, guys. Let me know what you think.
Never such violent, vicious horror. Never such stark, nerve-shattering terror. And never a woman who loved like this. her schizophrenic embraces making corpses of her lovers, their bodies savagely scarred by her flesh-ripping claws. The vampire beast craves blood.
There's nothing I can do. He's dead.
All of her victims are men, whom this psycho fiend has to have to satisfy her desperate, inhuman hunger for a love mate.
It had me. Does it make you feel romantic?
No man is immune to her irresistible lure. No man can survive her insatiable lust for blood. Something more than mortal woman. She's the incarnation of evil.
It was a horrible creature, sir. With huge eyes, sir. Oh, with wings. Wings, sir.
The vampire beast craves blood.
I'm going to destroy you both.
But there's no escape from the diabolical power that turns this beautiful woman into a giant death's head killer. Terrifying creature of murder and... The vampire beast craves blood. Peter Cushing, Robert Fleming.
Alright, kiddies. That is another episode of Deadhead Daddy's Creepy Things. I hope you like this one. I hope you like what I'm trying to do with the set and change things up a little bit. And I hope you weren't too offended by this episode. Well, again, thank you for watching. I forgot to mention them at the beginning of the show, but I do always appreciate the fact that the Midnight Syndicate has allowed us to use their music in our episodes. Please check them out on their website. Thank you for watching, and of course, if you like our videos, let us know and subscribe to our channel. I am very blessed and very excited that I have now over 115 subscribers, so we're getting there. And I appreciate everybody who's sticking around. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd like to see, if there's something I can review. If you're an artist, you got some talent out there, you're making movies or whatever, contact me. Best way is via Facebook. Just private message me. And let me know if you want me to review something, and I'll see what we can do. Anyways, in the meantime, have a spooky time. But most importantly, the thing I always tell you to do at the end of every episode. Do it for me. Do it for the kids. Do it for Pete's sake. I know Pete. He'd appreciate it. Regardless, do what you can to stay creepy. Ah ha ha!